All of the books I've reviewed so far on this channel have been fantasy, romance, and fiction, and I wanted to let y'all know that I do read other genres of books, and one of my favorite books of all time is actually a biography, and it's totally true, and I'm going to share it with y'all. Hi, I'm George, welcome to George Reads, and this is Saving Freedom by Joe Scarborough. Let me get started by saying that this book is about Harry S. Truman. I think most people know him by the president who said yes to the atomic bomb. He took FDR's place when FDR passed away in office, and I think his presidency was defined by the atomic bomb, but he did a lot more than just that. I love this book because it explains his story and his presidency and how his atomic bomb decision was rushed and how he really didn't have a say in it. I mean, if you come into office and there's this FDR's administration's there, and he had no idea about it. It was a super, no one knew, not even the vice president at the time knew about the Manhattan Project, and he was just thrown in there having to make decisions. That being said, my favorite part about this book is the perspective it offers you. You don't just get to look at it as America dropped the atomic bomb. You get to think about who said yes, why he said yes, why it was a rushed decision, and how he went from dropping the bomb on Hiroshima to building up democracy in countries that needed it most when they couldn't afford to try and do it themselves. I like to credit this book for my love of history. It was a gift from my grandpa. I had to look up the footnotes to remind me of everything or the cliff notes, because it had been so long since I've read this, but I read this 3 or 4 years ago, and it struck a love of historical fiction and historical nonfiction. And I would highly suggest it if you're at all interested in World War II, in the Cold War. Literally, if you're interested in the 20 years that this book kind of spans through, I would highly suggest it. That being said, I hope you enjoyed my book review, and I hope you'll follow along for more honest book reviews.